That's a big question.
What does it mean? Wow.
Oh, that's a loaded question. Oh gosh.
One of the biggest issues for me is that oftentimes when people think about racial issues, it's always a black and white issue. And really the demographics of a place like North Carolina are dramatically changing. The conversation on our campus has to change with the changing population.
I came to UNC Chapel Hill and I grew up in a predominantly white community. I was just so excited that I was going to learn, I was going to develop, and I was going to change a lot. But I came to UNC and I just had these questions in the back of my mind that I'd always wondered, but I'd never had the resources to ask or to find answers to.
The foreign language that I chose to take here at UNC was Hindi because I wanted to be immersed into my culture, because growing up I never really had a chance to learn my language just because I was always immersed into spaces where I needed to know English.
When I first joined, I was really overwhelmed with the amount of people that were in Greek life, especially in the Asian American community, because before college I had never heard of an Asian interest fraternity.
I just think having a central place where different people can gather from across the campus gives Asian American students a way to share their experiences, their culture, their interests with the broader community.
In my personal experience, the Vietnamese culture, not many people know about it. And so when they assume my identity, it just makes me feel kind of bad for them, not knowing how much culture I have behind me and my family.
There definitely is a lack of Asian American representation. We're literally seen as an invisible minority. People have been speaking and they're just not being listened to, and that's a problem to me.
Part of the journey for college students is figuring out a new sense of identity when they come to college. And so I think a student center would be essential in helping students on that journey.
I think if I had come in as a first year wondering the questions that I had about my identity, about who I was, and I knew that there was a specific place that UNC funded and UNC cared about, I could have gone there. And then I could have been recommended to find student organizations. I could have been recommended to take courses with professors that would help me find those answers to their questions.
We want people to know that you can have more identities than just the one or two that are out-facing. There's so much more inside a person that you don't get to see unless you have important discussions with people. And having a centralized Asian American space would really allow for that.
What's been very interesting to me as an Asian American faculty member on this campus is the sense that I have from my students that my presence here actually matters.
Being an Asian American is being able to represent my culture while living along with other people of different cultures.
I think to be an Asian American on this campus is having a lot of different struggles internally and externally. I think it's defined by all of the Asian American students on this campus.
It's time. It's time for us to show UNC that we care about this institution and that we want to make this institution better, specifically for Asian American students at Chapel Hill. So what does it mean to be Asian American? For me, it means inspiration, it means hope, it means courage, it means difficulty, but I take all those things and I would not trade it for anything else.